What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss a really exciting upcoming welterweight matchup between Chris, the Action Man Curtis, taking on Max Payne Griffin. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly to help the channel grow. All right, guys, this one's got me jazzed up. And if you guys don't know already, I'm a little biased, but I'm going to be as true as I can to my thoughts on this fight. But I am a little biased as Chris Curtis is a sub of the show, and he's been very friendly over the years, and I've been a big fan of his from his PFL career all the way into his UFC career. I mean, watching Chris Curtis grow as a fighter, being an undersized middleweight and going out and putting dudes away, being a late bloomer in his career, he's someone who's very fun to watch. It seems like a good-hearted guy as well. But also, like, I've been a fan of Max Griffin as well. He's a great fighter. I've always wished a lot of success for him in this fight. But here, we have two strikers, right? You have Chris coming down to welterweight, spending so much time at middleweight. He's coming off of the knockout loss to Roman Kopylov in the final second of that fight. Where, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say, you know, just one of those things where it was like, they should have let it, I don't know. See, I'm biased. I'm biased as fuck with Chris Curtis. Because I would have liked to see the, like, 1 second, but then again, it's like a last second knockout victory for the other guy. So, it was pretty sweet. But Chris, going down to welterweight, which is his home, yeah, he's going to have to cut the weight, which is probably my only concern with him being in his upper 30s. But I think Chris is the type of guy who's willing to be able to suffer through it and make weight. But seeing him going down to 170 where he already should be, I think that power is going to carry down with him. And him, you know, you have southpaw versus southpaw in this fight. And I think that everything that Max can do in this fight, I think Chris is just going to be able to do a little bit better and a little bit more powerful. He might be a little bit more slow in this fight, so we might see the best way I could think of is Jean Silva and Drew Dober incident, where you might see a speed differential for the side of Max Griffin. But we've seen the success that Buckley has brought down with him to 170 since going down from 185. And we saw what Chris was able to do. I know MMA math doesn't work, but I'm using it right now. We saw what Chris was able to do to Buckley at 170, or not at 185. So maybe we can see that same attribute come down with Chris. But I just see him being more powerful. I see him bullying Max Griffin in this fight. That's just really how I see this fight playing out, being as unbiased as possible, because I am a fan of Max Griffin. I think he's great boxing. He's a good southpaw. I think the resurgence that he's had in the second half of his career has been very fun to watch. The fight with Jeremiah Wells not most recently, but recently, he took off a dude's fucking ear, and Ramiz Brahimaj. I always say that guy's fucking name wrong. But Max Griffin's a dangerous guy. He's a dog. He's willing to go out there. He looks for the finish. And he's made a career being in the UFC. He's been in the UFC a very long time. And that's not a mistake. That doesn't happen by accident. He's hung around as long as he has for a reason. So I expect maybe fight of the night. I don't know if Chris is going to be able to knock out Max Griffin in this fight, but I don't know. I got Chris getting his hand raised. It's hard to go against him in this matchup. Trying to not be biased in this fight, but I got Chris Curtis in this fight. He's gonna get his hand raised. He's gonna put himself into the welterweight division with a W, and I think that I don't know. What Chris Curtis is doing going down to welterweight is exactly what I've wanted Kelvin Gastelum to do for so fucking long. So I just hope, Chris, good luck on your weight cut this week. I hope everything goes well. And, yeah, I hope that the weight cut isn't too bad. But I'm excited for this fucking fight. So, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys have Chris? Do you guys have Max? Love to hear your guys' thoughts. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.